He's going to walk us through how to plan our day, especially for tomorrow, because there are some changes heading our way.
There are some changes, some big changes actually, and we've been stuck in this kind of summer pattern over the last few days. Temperatures in the 90s. You know, so far this September, we've hit 90 degrees 16 times already. 16 times.
That'll hit you.
It does, yeah, for September. I mean, in August, yeah, it's nothing. But September, you expect it to cool down, and it just hasn't. But starting tomorrow, it cools down because of rain, but then we actually get cooler and drier air to move on in for the weekend. And by the time we get to the official start of fall, it's actually going to feel kind of like fall.
There you go.
Yeah, at least for a little while.
Good. Well, that's all right. That's all right.
We need the rain, though. That's the good news, that we're getting some rain, although we may get a little bit too much of it in some spots. Now, as we take a look at some of the pictures sent to us today, this is from the fire sent to us, from the fire in Drew County today, sent to us from southeast Arkansas weather. And you can see the smoke plume from a distance. This is earlier during the afternoon, and a closer up view showing just how dense some of that smoke is and some of the fire in the distance. You can see why the road was closed there. As you get closer to the fire, it was just too dangerous to get too close to it. Now, as we take a look at the radar view, not too much across central Arkansas. Earlier, we did have a few showers across north central Arkansas. Those are gone. But as we take a look at Drew County, you can actually see the smoke being detected on the radar in Drew County earlier today. The winds out of the south actually blowing that smoke towards the north, and that's where you see that smoke plume, and now you don't really see it too much anymore on radar. Now, as we take a look at the burn bans, numerous burn bans across central Arkansas, including Saline, Pulaski, Garland, of course, Drew County under a burn ban now, and some counties just added recently. Lono County under a burn ban right now, as well as Woodruff and Prairie counties also under burn bans. Now, I think we're going to get enough rain for tomorrow that we're actually going to get some of those burn bans dropped, or at least a lot of them dropped. Tonight we're dry, but notice the rain already filling in back across parts of Oklahoma and Texas. Some fairly substantial rain starting to come into the Dallas area. We have a plume of tropical moisture. This is some of the moisture that's getting thrown off of what was Hurricane Manuel over in the Pacific Ocean, and some of that moisture streaming northward. At the same time, we have a cold front coming from the northwest with some showers and thunderstorms. If it was just this front, we would just have a quick moving line of a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. But since it's going to link up with the tropical moisture, that is going to mean a fairly large area of rain is going to move across Arkansas for tomorrow in association with that front. Behind it, well, we do have some cooler air. Notice temperatures 50s and 60s on the northwest side of the front. Southeast of the front, temperatures, well, still pretty warm out there, kind of muggy in the 70s and 80s. Still 84 degrees in Jacksonville. Feels like a midsummer evening. 98 degrees or 78 degrees in Mount Ida. 82 right now in Little Rock, but with the humidity, still feels like 84 degrees. Got a full moon out there tonight, so if you've been out there, you can see that moon through the clouds from time to time. But as we get through later on tonight, those clouds increase, and by tomorrow morning, as you're getting ready to go to work, some light rain starting to develop in some spots. Make sure to have the umbrella handy for tomorrow because you'll need it. I mean, it's going to be a pretty good soaker, it looks like, at this point as we go into the midday hours, especially around lunchtime into the early afternoon. And some of this rain is going to be pretty heavy at times. Now, as we go towards the evening hours, the heavier rain starts to shift south and east, but still some lingering showers across central Arkansas. So looks pretty soggy for some of those high school football games for tomorrow. And the field's definitely going to be pretty wet. Now, as we go into Saturday, some early clouds quickly clearing out. Beautiful afternoon with lower humidity as we go into the weekend. Sunday, lots of sunshine and a nice cool start to the day. Very comfortable out there. Sunday, by the way, first day of fall. Here's the rainfall potential. This is one of our computer models, and it's been quite consistent in drawing a pretty heavy line of some heavy rainfall through parts of south central and central Arkansas, with the potential of over 3 inches in some spots. Not everyone is going to get that heavy rainfall, but there likely will be a couple of spots where we could see 3, 4, even locally more than that. And with that heavy rainfall, some localized street flooding not out of the question. So just be careful if you're driving around tomorrow, especially during the early to mid-afternoon hours as that heavier rain comes on through. So for tomorrow morning, showers as we go into the morning hours, starting off in the 70s. Temperatures go nowhere as the clouds and the rain pick up. Locally heavy rain, a few thunderstorms around, but since it's going to be more of a large area of rain, we're not going to get the opportunity for much in the way of strong to severe storms. So I don't think that's really a a problem, it's really going to be the heavy rain. But we need the rain, so that's the good part. And for the evening hours, that rain still lingering a little bit, but turning lighter. So for tomorrow, central Arkansas, a rainy day. Temperature is only in the 70s. Same thing north, really not much difference. South and east, the rain comes in a little bit later during the morning hours, more towards the midday. And southwest Arkansas looks like mostly an all-day rain, keeping temperatures in the 70s. Here's a look at that extended forecast. Wet for tomorrow. Look at this weekend, though. Once we get past tomorrow, Saturday, it looks awesome. How about some sunshine, lower humidity? That's always nice. And look at Sunday morning. Temperature starting off in the 50s. There's actually going to be a touch of fall in the air, although Sunday morning isn't technically fall because fall starts actually Sunday afternoon, but hey, it's close enough. So look at that high, 78 degrees on Sunday and back down into the mid-50s by Monday morning, and that's slowly warming back up as we get towards the middle of next week. We may still have a couple more 90-degree days to go before the month is out.
But the 50s, that's actually worth waking up early just to feel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It's like, oh, that's what it feels like.
Maybe take a brisk walk.
That's right, yeah.
You know, just open up some of the windows, letting some of that fresh air, turn off the air conditioner before it change. Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? But tomorrow, a very, very wet day. We need the rain, but I think some spots are going to get a little bit too much too fast.
All right, we'll keep us posted. Thanks, Jeff.